it. You found your own space. Now that you are here, close the noise out for a moment. Just breathe. This space was made for you. It is quiet enough. Wherever today has taken you, however heavy it has been, in the middle of all the chaos, God is still here, and so are you.
Let's have a conversation or conversations. This is God-given peace. This is bliss. This is quiet enough.
Okay, so part 1 was for the overthinkers. This one is for the ones who don't overthink, they just combust. You know who you are. You snapped at your mom this morning. It might have been over something as small as she looked at you, or she asked you a question, or she breathed near you at the wrong time, and you snapped, and then she went quiet, and you felt bad, but you didn't say sorry, because that felt too vulnerable. And now there's this weird tension in the house that's been there for 3 days. Sound familiar? Or maybe it's your friends. You're short with them. You bite their heads off for jokes they've made 100 times before. You find yourself getting annoyed by people who haven't done anything wrong, and you don't fully understand why, which makes you more annoyed. Or maybe it's the world in general. Everything is irritating. Everything feels like too much. The noise, the pressure, the expectations. You're just done with all of it, and you haven't even had breakfast yet. Bestie, I see you, and I'm not here to tell you to just calm down, because if one more person said that to you without trying to understand what's underneath it, I completely get why you'd lose it. But I am here to tell you some truth, and some of it might sting a little. But stay with me, because I think by the end of this, something is going to shift for you. Welcome to Quiet Enough. Let's actually talk about your anger. First of all, I need to say something that I don't think enough people say to teenagers who are angry. Your anger makes sense. Not every reaction you've had, not every time you've said something you can't take back, or made someone feel small because you were overwhelmed. That part we're going to address. But the anger itself, the fact that it exists, that makes sense. And you deserve to hear that before anything else. Because here's what I've noticed. Nobody ever really asks the angry teenager what they're actually going through. They just react to the behavior. They punish the explosion without ever asking what caused the buildup. And you end up being labeled the difficult one, the aggressive one, the one with the attitude, without anyone ever stopping to go, wait, why? What happened? What are you carrying that nobody has offered to help you put down? Anger is not a character flaw. It is almost always a signal. The question is, what is it trying to tell you? Because anger doesn't come from nowhere. Even when it seems random, even when you yourself can't explain why everything is setting you off right now, there's something underneath it. Maybe it's grief, something you lost, a person, a relationship, a version of your life you expected to have that you never fully processed because life kept moving and you couldn't afford to stop. Maybe it's helplessness. You feel out of control in your own life. Things are happening around you, at home, at school, in your circumstances that you didn't choose and can't change. And the anger is the one place where you feel like you have any power at all. Maybe it's exhaustion. You've been strong for so long, performing okay, holding it together. And at some point, strong gets tired. And when strong gets tired without anywhere to rest, it turns into short, into snappy, into that low simmering irritation that sits just underneath the surface of everything. Maybe it's pain. Real, unprocessed, never given a name pain that never got space to be sadness, so it became anger instead. Because somewhere along the way, you learned that anger felt safer than vulnerability. Anger keeps people at a distance, and distance, even when it's lonely, felt safer than letting someone close enough to see how much you were hurting. I don't know which one it is for you, maybe it's all of them, but I want you to sit with that question seriously for a second. What is the fire underneath the smoke? There's someone I want you to meet. We'll call him Darius. Dear Darius is 17, funny when he wanted to be, which wasn't often anymore. The kind of person who used to light up a room and recently started clearing one. Darius was angry. Not sometimes, constantly. The kind of angry that lives just beneath the surface of everything, so that the smallest thing, a comment, a look, someone breathing at the wrong decibel, could bring it straight to the top. His friends had started handling him carefully. You know that thing people do when they don't want to set someone off? Where they choose their words a little more deliberately, laugh a little more cautiously, avoid certain topics? His friends were doing that. He could feel it. And the feeling of being handled like something volatile made him more volatile, which made them handle him more carefully, which, you get it, a cycle. His mom was walking on eggshells at home. She'd asked him a simple question one Tuesday morning, and he'd responded like she'd accused him of something. She'd gone quiet after that, and the quiet was worse than an argument somehow. What nobody knew, what Darius had never told a single person because he didn't even have words for it, was that 3 years ago, his dad had stopped showing up. Not with a big dramatic exit, just gradually less and less, calls that stopped coming, promises that stopped being kept, and then just silence. Darius had never cried about it, not once. He'd been too busy being fine for his mom, who had enough to carry, too busy being the funny one at school so that nobody would ask questions, too busy being strong in all the places where the only honest thing would have been to fall apart. But grief doesn't disappear when you don't acknowledge it. It just changes its outfit. And Darius's grief had put on anger like a coat, because anger felt like control when everything else felt out of his hands. Anger was loud and strong when inside he was quiet and broken. Anger kept people far enough away that they couldn't see what was actually happening. One night he sat on his bedroom floor after he'd punched his wall, not hard enough to break anything, but hard enough to split the skin on his knuckle. And he stared at his hand and thought something that genuinely scared him. I don't recognize myself anymore. He didn't need someone to tell him to calm down. He needed someone to finally ask what he was carrying, because he'd been waiting for that question for 3 years. That thought, I don't recognize myself anymore, was the first honest thing Darius had said, even just to himself, in a long time. And it cracked something open, not fixed everything, not made the anger disappear, just created enough of a gap for him to start asking different questions. Not why is everyone so annoying, but what is actually going on with me? Now let's get the part you might not want to hear. I told you some of this might sting. Open hands, big breath. Your anger is affecting the people around you, your mom, your siblings, your friends, the people who are genuinely trying to love you and keep getting burned by a heat they don't fully understand. I'm not going to pretend I don't see that, and neither are you. But here's the part that people never say, and I think it's actually the most important part. Your anger is actually hurting you more than it's hurting anyone else. I know that sounds backwards. You're the one expressing it. They're the ones on the receiving end. How is it hurting you more? Because you are the one living inside it every single day. You are the one whose chest is constantly tight, whose jaw is always slightly clenched, whose body is in a permanent state of low-level threat response, because that's what chronic anger does. It keeps your nervous system on high alert, like danger is always just around the corner. even on a completely ordinary Wednesday. And do you know what that does to your body over time? Chronic stress hormones, disrupted sleep, an immune system that's working overtime, headaches, tension, a kind of bone-deep tiredness that sleep doesn't fix because your body never actually gets to fully rest. You are the one watching friendships quietly drift, watching the people who love you most start to love you from a little further away because they've learned they have to protect themselves from your bad days. And feeling that distance and not knowing how to close it without admitting that you've been the one creating it. You are the one who lies awake sometimes, not even angry anymore, just sad, without a word for why. You are the one who is slowly becoming a version of yourself you didn't choose and don't know how to stop being. And that, honestly, that's the thing that should scare you most. Not because you're a bad person, but because you deserve better than a life spent burning your own ground. The anger started as protection, but it stayed so long it started costing you the very things you were trying to protect. Now, where does Jesus come in? Because I know that's the question. Ephesians 4:26 says, "Be angry and do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your wrath." First, did you catch that? It doesn't say, "Don't be angry." God is not telling you to suppress your emotions and pretend to be fine. He knows you're human. He made you human. He's not shocked that you feel anger, but He is saying, don't live in it. Don't let it become the house you sleep in every night. Don't let it become the thing that defines your relationships, your decisions, the way people know your name. And Proverbs 29:11 says, "A fool gives full vent to their anger, but a wise person holds it in check." Not represses it, holds it in check. There's a difference. Repressing anger is pushing it down until it finds another exit. Holding it in check is feeling the anger, naming it, and choosing how you respond to it instead of just detonating. That space between feeling and responding, that pause, is where your actual power lives. Not in the explosion. Anyone can explode. It takes real, genuine, God-given strength to feel something fully and still choose how you respond to it. And James 1:19-20 says, "Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry, because human anger does not produce the righteousness that God desires." Your anger, as justified as the roots of it might be, is not building the life you want. It's not getting you closer to the relationships you actually crave. It's not making you feel better. Not really. Not for more than a few seconds before the guilt moves in. God is not asking you to stop feeling. He's asking you to bring the feeling to Him before it brings you to your knees. So a bit on what to actually do with it, like practical, real, actionable. 1. Find the fire, not just the smoke. The next time something sets you off, before you react, ask yourself, what am I actually feeling underneath this anger? Is it embarrassment, helplessness, fear, sadness? The anger is almost never the root. It's the roof. Find what's holding it up. 2. Create the pause. Even 2 seconds between the feeling and the action. You can feel the anger without immediately acting on it. That gap is where your power actually lives. When something ignites, try counting 3 breaths before you respond. Sounds small. It genuinely changes things. 3. Find your healthy release before you need it. A run. Music played too loud in your room for 5 minutes. A journal where you write exactly what you want to say without actually saying it. A punching bag if that's what it takes. The anger needs somewhere to go. Give it a direction that doesn't involve banning someone else. 4. Make one repair. One relationship the anger has damaged this week, where you go back and say, I know I've been difficult, I'm working on it. You don't have to have everything figured out to start rebuilding. One honest sentence can change the whole temperature. 5. Please talk to someone. I mean this with everything I have. Anger this deep usually has roots this deep. A counselor, a therapist, a pastor, a trusted adult. This is not weakness. This is you deciding that you and the people you love deserve better than what the undealt with stuff has been producing. Asking for help is not weakness. It is the bravest thing you can do for yourself and for everyone you love. Let's pray. Say this with me if it's yours. God, I am tired of being the angry one. I am tired of burning people I love with a heat I can't always control. I'm tired of watching people handle me carefully when what I actually want is for someone to just know me. I know this anger didn't come from nowhere. I know there's something underneath it that's been hurting for a long time. Something I've never really given a name to or shown anyone. Help me find it, not by myself, because I've been trying that and it's not working. With you beside me, with real people around me who are safe. I give you this anger tonight. I don't know how to make it go away on my own, but I know I don't want it to keep costing me the people I love and the person I actually want to be. Give me patience where I only have reaction. Give me peace where I only have noise. Give me the courage to let someone in close enough to actually help. And help me to be honest with myself this week about what's really going on under there. Because I think I've been avoiding that question for a long time. And I'm ready to stop avoiding it. Calm me down, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. If you made it to the end of this, I'm genuinely proud of you. Because sitting with hard truths about yourself, without clicking away, without getting defensive, without deciding this doesn't apply to you, that takes something. And you did it. You are not the angry one. You are a person who has been carrying something heavy for a long time without the right support. And the fact that you're here, listening, means something inside you is ready. Go easy on yourself this week, and go easy on the people around you too. Send this to whoever needs it. They'll know if it's for them. Until next time, be still enough to hear the good things.
Hey, bestie. You had a good time, right? Yeah, I bet you did. And just like that, you made it through. Just so you know, the world will get loud again the moment you leave here. That's okay. Hold on to what you felt in here just long enough to remember that this quiet exists. We need to hang out more. Bring your friends. This party is quiet enough. See you soon, love.